Hey, welcome back to the channel. If you haven't done so, why don't you hit the subscribe button for us? It does help. Do you have a PlayStation 4 that you're either trying to reinstall the OS or it had a corrupt database for some reason, and when you get into safe mode, all of a sudden your controller stops working? Well, I'm here to say that the fix is probably more simple than you're expecting it to be, but if you stick around, we'll show you how to get it done. On the bench today, we have a PlayStation 4 Pro that came to me because the owner had put in a new hard drive, and when he went to reinstall his software, he was having problems with his controller. But since he had had this apart, he decided to send me the entire unit. So I got the PS4 Pro, his controller, and his USB cord. And as you can see, it boots into the safe mode screen. And this is typical if you're having software issues, if the OS is corrupt or you have a bad database. But he was saying after he did it, his controller no longer talked to the PlayStation. And he was concerned that maybe he messed up one of his internal antennas or something else. So this video is actually going to be pretty quick and pretty simple for most of you. I've had this a bunch of times over the past year, actually, where people say their controllers aren't linking up in safe mode. And matter of fact, the hard drive video I made in May, I said something like this. And you'll need a controller with a known good cable. These things are a little temperamental. And, you definitely need a cable that has no issues. It's a micro USB to a standard. But anyway, here again, if for some reason you're plugging your controller in and it's not seeing it, just go find another cable. I have 3 or 4 around the shop that charge things just perfectly, but for some reason they don't like to talk to my PlayStations. So I keep this one handy on the PlayStation 4 controller. So you can see, back in May, I believe it was, I made a comment about using a cable that is known to be good. What I've come across over the years is that a lot of manufacturers will put out a cord that will charge just fine, but doesn't transfer the data. For what reason, I don't know. But if we look at this one, we plug it in, hit our PlayStation button. We're blinking, but obviously there's no connection here. So if we come back and grab my tester controller with my known good cord, I'm guessing we may have to blow a little dust out, but I'm guessing this is going to work for us. And there it is. So as you can see, the problem with a controller not linking in safe mode a lot of times has nothing to do with the PlayStation, has nothing to do with the controller, simply has to do with the cable. And a lot of times these cables, when they're charge only, you're going to find that they're very thin. This one's actually fairly thick, but is obviously a charge only. So from here, I'm going to go ahead and reinstall the owner's software. And if you want to see that procedure, I'm going to link the video above with replacing the hard drive in a PlayStation 4 and reinstalling the software. But I'll be right back after this is refreshed. All right, as you can see, we're back up and running. We still have our known good cable. We can push the PlayStation button, and it'll bring us into, obviously nobody has logged into this system yet because it's a total refresh, new hard drive, new OS install. But once you've hit the PS button, we should be able to unconnect it, and the controller is synced. So, if you have any questions, any comments, go ahead and leave them down below for us. Go ahead and give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button while you're at it. Although today's problem was a simple one, I see it enough that I figured I needed to get the information out there so you don't wind up sending it into a repair facility who's not honest and takes advantage of you. So I appreciate you watching this video, and we'll see you on the next one.